Okay, let's begin. Hello, my name is Scott Jorgens. I'm from Endeavor Solutions and GP Support North. Today's webinar is on self-serve portals for Dynamics GP, Nav, Business Central. Endeavor's really happy to have Sana Commerce joining us today to help do the heavy lifting for today's presentation. Next slide. So Sana's been around for a number of years, and we've been working on and off with Sana in support of our clients. They support Dynamics GP, Dynamics Nav, Dynamics Business Central, and then they also support at the enterprise level Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations, and formerly AX. And you'll see on the side there are some competitive products from SAP. Really what this does show is with the power of the cloud, you really get into the larger stretch. You can be supporting large enterprise complexity, but also the lower cost for the mid-market and even down into SMB. So we're really excited to talk today about what commerce portals mean to us and mean to our clients, why we want to look at automating processes, and probably from a maturity perspective, where you may have started with something smaller and now's the time to move into the greatest things since sliced bread, and really more of a modern architecture with the end goal of delighting customers and creating a strong ROI. So let me pass this over, and Jessica, I'm going to turn my camera off to have more screen real estate, and over to you.
Great, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. So a little bit of background on Sana Commerce. We are an e-commerce provider working primarily with wholesale, manufacturing, and distribution companies in the B2B space because of our native integration into Microsoft ERPs. Many companies are looking to add an online sales channel to their company, but the main challenge that they're facing is that their systems are built separately, which is ultimately causing order errors and not being able to keep up with the way that B2B companies do business. B2B is super complex. There's customer-specific pricing, there's product information, there's special shipping methods, quotes, quote-to-order conversion. We're able to leverage all of that data within the ERP and become a single source of truth. The integrative approach has been able to deliver the same experience online for customers as they have been receiving offline from you from all these years. On top of that, we want to help our customers be as successful as they can be by focusing on whatever one of these outcomes resonate the most with you, and ultimately helping you reach the goals of your web store. Going to hop into our demo now, and just to familiarize you with some of the environments I'll be showing you today. This is Outdora, this is our demo. So I'm also going to show you the admin panel. This is where all the design, layout, and configuration of the web store will happen. And then I will show you Business Central once we place an order so you can see the integration in real time. With Sana, focusing mainly on B2B, we can do B2C. We can also redo a public website if you wish, so it can be an open store, or we can also do a closed portal where customers would have to log in order to shop the catalog. You can see here we have some categories with some subcategories. And just to kind of show you an example of how you could build out your homepage, if you wanted to have maybe some top categories, you can also show some top picked items. If you wanted to have an About Us section, there's store locator functionality. There is also blog functionality, as well as newsletter subscription. Coming to our product pages here, we'll show you some e-bikes, just to show you what these pages could start to look like, some different views. We can read the full description. We can see any package contents. We can see different variations of the product. If there's any specifications or attachments we wanted our customers to see, as well as having the ability to turn reviews on or off. I haven't logged in as anyone yet, so this would be a public web store. We could see that this item's in stock, and then we can also see just the general pricing. I'm going to go ahead and log in as one of our B2B customers. Once I log in as Dave, we can now see exactly how much of each variant is in stock, as well as you can see the pricing has changed. So it was in euros and now it's in US dollar. So the site is smart enough to know exactly where Dave is, where he's purchasing, as well as if he had any customer specific pricing stored within the ERP, we would pull it over in real time for him to see. These two things will always be in real time for customers. So they'll always be able to see stock availability if you wish, as well as any of their customer specific pricing. We're able to do this because when we install Sana into the ERP, we update, modify, and add table structure and give it e-commerce functionality. I'm just going to hop over here to my help site. And this is a screenshot from the item card within Business Central. And you can see here, once Sana is installed, your customers can go through their catalog either at the category or item level and just toggle on or off which products you want to see in the web store. You could even select a date range if you wish as well. This is beneficial so you're not having to maintain data in two different databases. And we're also leveraging all of the core data that you already have stored within your ERP. I'll come to my admin panel here. I'll select products and product pages, and you'll be able to see all of the products we want our customers to see on the web store. We then give you the ability to edit those products. So if you wanted a public-facing web store, if you wanted to change the page title and URL here for SEO purposes, that could be done. Then there's a desktop version as well as a mobile version. And you can enhance these to give your customers whatever experience you'd like. So if you want to add some different images, if you want to override that main description within your ERP, but we give you the ability to take all of that core data and then design the pages how you want your customers to see. I'm going to come back to Outdoor now, and I will place an order so you can see the checkout procedure. So we'll place 5 of these in our cart. Within our shopping cart, we have a quick item lookup. So if customers are looking for a specific item, either at the item number or product name, they could just start searching here and easily be able to find their product. If they had any special pricing discounts within the ERP, that would reflect here, as well as giving them the option to enter a discount code that can be created within the admin panel. Customers are then given 2 options if they want to get a quote or proceed to checkout. I'll proceed to checkout, and then we can touch on quotes later. We're able to pull over all the addresses on file within your ERP, so customers can go through and select which one, as well as having the ability to deliver to a new address. Whatever shipping methods you have set up, they will be here for your customers. We already have built-in integrations to third-party shipping providers, as well as third-party payment service providers. So customers can integrate with authorized.net. We also have SanaPay, which supports over 250 different payment methods. It has better integration into the web store and your ERP, as well as having the ability to just pay on account. Order overview, just making sure everything looks good to go, and then we would just submit our order. This order has now hit Business Central in real time. So this is not a Sana generated order number, it's actually a Business Central generated order number. So I'm just going to copy and paste this into our sales orders here. And you can see our order in real time. Now I'm just going to update the quantity just to show you that any changes you make back office will be reflected on the web store for your customers. So if I come to my order page, you can see that the quantity has been updated from 5 to 2. So any changes you make back office, or if you want your customers to have the ability to edit an order, both customer and sales rep would be able to see any changes. We also give all your customers the ability to see their My Account section. So here they'll be able to see their account details. They can manage any of their shipping addresses, as well as having the ability to view all order history. So they'll be able to see all online orders placed through the web store, as well as anything that was manually keyed into Business Central or your ERP. So if you are a new e-commerce user and you just installed Sana for the first time, your customers would still be able to see all past orders that they've had previously with you. Viewing the details of an order, they can download the order, they can edit the order if you want them to, as long as it's in open status, and they can also reorder. Reordering just adds the contents to the basket for them in case stock or pricing has changed. We also give customers the ability to create quotes in Sana, as well as having the ability to download quotes that have been created for them by a sales representative. So when they click download quote, we're actually retrieving this quote directly from your ERP. You can see our quote here. And we also give customers the ability to convert a quote to an order if they wish as well. We give customers the ability to view and pay all invoices, so they can see all invoice history. They can see the status if it's been paid, and they can also click to pay any outstanding invoices. Once you click pay, it's just going to bring you to whatever payment service provider you have set up. If you're using SanaPay, there is also SanaPay by email, so you can generate an email link to send to someone for approval. We also give customers the ability to process returns, so they could create a new return order, they can search for the product they're looking for, add any comments or file attachments, and we also give them the ability to process a return through an invoice. On top of returns, they'll be able to view all of the return receipts, as well as any credit notes that they have. They'll be able to track and view all of their shipping history. And we also give customers the ability to create lists. So we have two different types of lists within Sana. The first is a wish list. So if customers wanted to save some products for future ordering, and then there's also order templates. So this can be used if customers have a repeat order that they place monthly and they want to keep these items in a safe place. That way they don't have to go through the catalog each order. And then they can just go and select the quantity they're looking for and add to cart. We also give customers the ability to view their frequently ordered products, as well as being able to store their cards if they're utilizing SanaPay Plus. We also give customers different user experiences. So we want our customers to really feel that personalized experience when they're logging in. So I have been logged in as one of our customers, Dave, and just kind of take a mental screenshot as to what this looks like when I was logged in as Dave. So Dave has some plans, bikes, gardening essentials, and he also has this image of these two individuals. I'm going to log out as Dave and log in as another B2B customer. Once I log in as Stefan, you can see that the experience has changed a little bit. So Stefan doesn't have as many categories up here, and you can also see that his image has changed. So maybe Stefan is only purchasing a small portion of our catalog, and we only want him to see that portion. This would be called customer assortment. And we also have customer segments. So if you have customers that are utilizing certain shipping methods from you or certain payment methods, and you only want this group of customers to be able to see that functionality, we can also create different segments. So I'll log out as Stefan and log in as Olivia. And a customer segment that we've created is creating a banner for any customers that have outstanding invoices. So you can see here at the top, she is currently prevented from ordering and seeing price and stock information, and she has to contact customer service in order to place an order. So if I was Olivia and I was even trying to shop the catalog, you can see she doesn't even have the ability to see product information or add it to her cart. We also can give sales representatives the ability to log into Sana and place orders on behalf of their customers. So if I log in as sales, we can see we can represent an account. And once we select the account we want to see, we will then be able to shop the catalog and create quotes for our customers as well. And then any changes we make, our customers would then be able to see once they logged in. Any new customers that we have B2B registration. So if customers didn't have a login credentials, they could register as a B2B customer by filling out all of this information. And this is customizable as well. So whatever information you want customers to enter here, you can totally create that on your own. Building content on Sana is super easy. So I'm coming to my admin panel and I'm going to select web pages and content pages. These are just some examples of some pages that you can create. Maybe if you wanted to create an About Us page, but just to kind of show you how easy it is to actually build out the content. You can add the title and URL here. And then when we come to desktop version, you can see there are some layouts here that you can select to start building out how you want the page to look. And there's also content presets for you to use as well. You don't necessarily need to know how to code in order to build the web store. When I click add content, you can see there is a ton of different content elements here already for you to use. But if you did have a developer on staff or wanted to use code, there is also a code functionality that supports HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you wanted to add maybe a news carousel to your page, you could select that content element and it has been placed on your page for you. It's also super easy to add YouTube videos. So we support YouTube or Vimeo. So you can just copy and paste that link there. If you wanted to change the column height so it reaches desktop, and maybe you wanted to round the edges to make it look a little bit more modern. Save our changes, and we have our YouTube video. Maybe you wanted to create an About Us page. There is a team member functionality, so you could change the name, description, add an image, as well as social media links at the bottom. Save changes, and you have created a team member functionality. Maybe we have a new product set that we want to show our customers. So we have this product set carousel here. We would just search for the products that we're looking to display. Save changes, and we have our new product set. The system also supports if you have any customers that have a lot of line items per order. We have a shopping cart upload. So you can add this feature to the page. You'll have the ability to make it look a little bit more user-friendly. But customers have the ability to upload a CSV file, and then this would add all of the contents to the cart for them. And then it's all drag and drop. So say you wanted this product set above your team member functionality, or maybe we wanted it all the way at the top of the page. You can see how easy it is to just drag that up and build out your web store. The last feature in Sana I want to show you is our analytics tool. So we have built Sana Commerce Insights utilizing Power BI dashboards, and we utilize the web store data, the ERP data, and all of your customer data, and we can give you some really actionable insights as to exactly who and what is happening on the web store. So this executive overview page is just going to give you high-level KPIs, showing you information regarding your customers, your orders, and the amount of revenue. And you can even filter this through offline, so any order that has been manually keyed into your ERP, online through a customer, or online through a sales representative. If you wanted to compare your customers and see which ones are ordering online from you, you could come to account classification and you can see which one of your customers are online, maybe trending online, or have been still ordering offline from you. You could even use the same functionality for your sales representative. So if you wanted to see which one of your sales reps have the most orders, and you could also filter that between offline and online orders as well. So maybe we can see what habits can we adopt from Alex, because it seems like he has the most orders. We can also show you abandoned basket information. So with Google Analytics, you might be able to know that if the basket was left behind, but we don't necessarily know exactly what products our customers left behind in the basket. And maybe we want to filter this to a specific date range. So we'll just select the month of February, and we can see that there was 216 baskets abandoned in the month. We can drill that down to the specific daily level. And when we click on a day, we can actually see all of the baskets that were left behind on that day. If there's no customer name, that just means the customer wasn't logged in at the time, but it looks like this customer was. And when we select that basket, we can actually see what products they left behind, the product value, and exactly how many. So we can utilize this information to give them a call and see if they're still interested in purchasing that item. In the e-commerce world, there's something called ROPO. It means researched online, purchased offline. So this is relevant because we want to know what products our customers are looking at, but maybe there's not enough information on the page. They're having to call into sales in order to check out. So within our product table, we have a ROPO table, and we can actually show you exactly what products our customers are looking at online and purchasing offline. So when I come here and I filter down to the product level, and then I can search by highest percentage ROPO, I can see which products our customers are researching online and purchasing offline. I can even copy the value of this product name and come to web store optimization. I can filter by the specific product, and then all of these will reflect information regarding this product. So we can see that ROPO in real time. So if we're making any changes to that web page, we can see changes reflected in real time for our customers, as well as information such as page views and view to basket conversion rate. We also have benchmarking capability. So if you're thinking all of these KPIs are great, but how do I actually know if my web store is performing well? We're always going to be measuring your web store on 18 different metrics. So you're always going to be able to see things such as your bounce rate, percentage of orders online, minutes per session, page views, and you'll always be able to see your value as well as the benchmark value. So you're always going to know exactly how your web store is doing, as well as being able to see 4 areas where your web store is thriving, as well as 4 areas where there's potential. So you're always going to know what areas you're doing well in and what areas that you can have some improvements. We can also filter information by each specific customer. So if you wanted to search for a specific customer here, you could select their name, and then it's going to show you all of their revenue, how many orders they have, as well as their average order value. This is pretty much our product in a nutshell. We have some different packages with Sana. So there's 3 different versions of Sana. They're all built on our SaaS model. So you'd always get the new features and functionality that we come out with every 2 weeks. And just depending on the experience with e-commerce and what features you were looking for would depend on whether it would be the essential package, the pro package, or the advanced package. In terms of our pricing, depending on the package would depend on the pricing tier or level, as well as the ERP. And then to kind of give you some ranges, there would be a one-time implementation service of $5,000 one-time implementation, and then a monthly license cost of anywhere from $12,000. And then Scott, I will hand it back over to you.
Fantastic. Thanks so much. That was it was great that we were able to jump into the demo so quickly, and there's definitely so much depth within the system to really meet those needs. I liked how you started off with depends on which drivers each client is looking for and pulling those different pieces together. So for Endeavor, for those that are new to us watching the video or those that have been valued clients for us for 20 years, we're now into our 34th year of business, 3 lines of business: advisory services, implementation and upgrades, and then ongoing optimization and support for our clients. Core values are integrity, trust, and accountability. And these are more than just words. These really are true to our internal culture. It has allowed us to have a great retention rate. Customers stay with us for a long term. And it really is a focus of from beginning to end to make sure that we're helping our clients get the most value out of their business applications. So next steps, reach out to Endeavor, connect with Trish, James, or Steve, or other members of our team. We're to help. You can find us online, www.endeavorsolutions.ca. as well as the gpsupportnorth.com. And we'll work with you to understand your needs and then ultimately connect you with our peers at Santa Commerce, and obviously continue on with those discussions and make sure that we can have a strong return on your investment. So with that said, have a wonderful day. We look forward to connecting with you.
Thanks, everyone.